what I want to talk about tonight is expanding your capacity. I really want to talk about the importance of learning to expand your capacity to contain what remains. We used to pray this prayer. Do you guys remember the prayer of Jabez? Right? We used to pray this. It sold, I wrote it down, it sold almost 10 million copies. And you remember that, we would say, enlarge, right? Enlarge. And we would pray for this kind of, God, come and give us what you've promised. Enlarge our tent pegs, expand our capacity. But what we often forgot, I think, is that we missed the idea that if God does pour out and expands, then we have to also grow in our capacity to contain what he's actually giving us. You see, we've missed this kind of idea of holding on to what he has given us. It's interesting, I would say it's easier to believe for a miracle than to sustain a miracle. How many of you know it was easy to get pregnant, but it was harder to take care for the child, right? 5 minutes of fun. No, that's horrible. No, some of the people, it all translates. Isn't it amazing? Every nation, we're like, huh? But it doesn't take much. It's a moment of, hey, we're gonna get pregnant, or maybe, wow, we're pregnant, right? We have both those moments. But it is 18, plus years of caring for the miracle that happened instantaneously in the moment of conception. We're excited, we're pregnant, we're having reveal parties, it's all of that. And then we give birth to that baby, and now we've got to steward that baby for year after year. Come on, bedtime after bedtime, right? Cereal after cereal, diaper after diaper, spanking after spanking. We steward our kids, and the miracle that we had in a moment now requires stewardship. And we have to be able to steward the miracle that's in our lives. And this is where I think we miss it all along. We forget that it's hard to sustain a miracle. You see, there is a season when we keep asking of God, and then he just pours out. I've found this in my own life. We ask and we ask, God, give me a husband. God, give me kids. God, give me a ministry. God, let my life count. And then all of a sudden, I'm now in the part where God's pouring it out, and then how do we contain it? Now, I want to give you kind of this visual. I brought a prop tonight because I wanted you guys to remember this. You see, it's not a question if God will, but it's when he does, are we prepared for it? It's never a question of if, it's always a question of when. And I think if we were to steward our lives in a way that prepares for the miracle and the sustaining of the miracle more than just preparing to ask for the miracle, we would have an ability to sustain a culture of revival and presence in our everyday life, knowing that I'm not just preparing for one moment, but I'm preparing for a lifetime of presence, a lifetime of miracles, a lifetime. Now, this is my husband brought this. I need like 2 volunteers. I need a really tall person, and I need just a regular person. Well, come up here. Okay, yeah, come, you too. That's great. Okay, so I want to illustrate this for a minute. I'm not much of a prop girl, but I want you guys to capture this. So when we talk about sustaining miracle, like you guys, you've come to Bethel, you're learning, you're growing, maybe you're cultivating, you're picking up books, and you're getting inspired. Come on this way, yeah. Okay, so what's your name? Nicole. Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good to meet you.
Good. I'm
Hey.
sorry, Italians have to hug. And what is your name? Dan. Okay, so here's Nicole. So Nicole comes to Bethel. Where are you from?
Orange County.
You're from Orange, you're a California girl.
Well, I'm a Kentucky girl, but I live in Orange
Okay, all right. She's from Kentucky, but she lives in Orange. Okay, so you've come to Bethel to receive.
Yes.
And you're like in worship, and you're like, I'll take it, I receive it, and you grab a book, and you're reading the book. And then God, what's your name?
I'm Dan.
Hi, Dan,
Yes,
nice to
be
meet
God.
you. Nice to be God,
Yeah.
yes. It's very short period of time. Okay, so what I want you to do, Nicole, is when Dan pours these balls over your head, I want you to capture everything that's here, all of them, okay? Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, you guys ready? She can do this. Okay, Oh, here it is. This is it. Ready? Here's your miracle. Here's Bethel. Okay, I want you to capture. No, don't hold your hand. I want you to capture them. I want you to try to grab all of them when he pours them over you.
Oh, okay.
You ready? She's like, okay, go. Yeah, I think so. Okay, go ahead. Not bad, actually. That's pretty impressive.